Dallas Cowboys at home for a big throwdown with their interdivision arch rivals this week, the boys with a different feel to them after coming out of their break with a defensive attitude.
Watch out here, Genty, Ezaraku, it's a safety.
They take on the Philadelphia Eagles, have also been acting quite offended by other teams' offensive efforts lately.
Scanning here, it's deflected and intercepted. On the deflection, Cooper DeJean has it. Jordan Davis got a big mid up there.
Philadelphia had John Morton's back, shut down the DC Lions, who had exploded for 44 points the week before. Then against Philly's D-boys, just 9 points, 3 for 13 on third down, and the big one turned them away on 5 fourth down attempts. It was impressive, most impressive.
Goff looking, throwing, back of the end zone, St. Brown, no! The pressure gets to Goff again. The Eagles stop the Lions on downs.
I don't know if they've reached Jedi status yet, but they are holding teams to 20 points per game after holding Detroit to 9, Green Bay to 7 the week before that, held Jared Goff to a 60 rating. How about 10 passes defensed? That's a monster number of knockdown passes. Jordan Davis deflected 3 passes himself.
A step up here, it's deflected. That'll go as a third pass deflection on the night for Jordan Davis, who is having a night.
Now they turn their sights on Dak's balls. Prescott hit jackpot after jackpot on the strip last week. 4 TDs, no picks, 25 of 33 passing, over 8 yards per attempt, a fat 138 rate.
End zone, touchdown, Cowboys. Ferguson.
Dak was in a 2-game funk prior to facing the Raiders. Offense went from 17 points versus the Cardinals to 33 versus the Black Hole. Pushed them back into second in points per game for the season.
Prescott, wide open, touchdown grab, this time Flanoy.
All that was versus a 2-win Vegas squad, not a 2-loss team like Philadelphia. Prescott only took 1 sack on his 33 pass attempts to Max Crosby, who did strip him, but the pressure meter is likely to rise versus Philadelphia's new-look pass rush. Jalen Phillips has sparked their QB hunting unit. He made it home to see Goff, had 6 pressures. Philadelphia with 2 sacks total, not a big number, but they pressured Goff 41% of his dropbacks. That's hefty.
But the pressure goes right through Montgomery, and Goff is ruled down.
The wide receiver corner battles in this one are A grade. Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, each with 2 passes defensed last week. DeJean with a pick, too. They held Amon-Ra St. Brown to 42 yards, 12 targets. Jamison Williams got away for a long TD, but that was against Adoree Jackson. The duo they squabble up with this week, CD and Pickens. George was their star wideout last week, 9 catches, 144 yards, his 7th touchdown of the year. He's now sitting on 908 yards for the season.
Prescott able to step into it. It's got Pickens, good move. Nice cutback and a touchdown.
Lamb also found pay dirt versus Vegas, 66 yards.
Here's Lamb, wide open, backs in for the touchdown.
Jake Ferguson looms as well, but comes off a 16-yard outing. And Philadelphia has to be ready for plenty of Javonte Williams down low. He racked up 93 rush yards on 4.2 per attempt a week ago.
Here's Javonte Williams. And Williams with a big carry on first down.
80-plus yards in 3 of his last 4 now, averaging a nice 5 a carry for the year, has over 800 rush yards. Gets an Eagles front that held Jahmyr Gibbs to 39 yards, 3.3 per run, have held running backs to 4 a carry for the year, top 10 tough.
As Gibbs gets punished inside on that hit, Moro Ojomo.
Well, how about Dallas's defense holding Ashton Genty to 7 yards last week, 1.2 a carry? That showing significant, being Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson were part of the picture for the first time. Prior to that, they had struggled to stop runners and offenses, held the Raiders to 16 points, 3 for 12 on third down, 1 for 3 in the red zone.
It's broken up, and that's Bland, the corner on the tight end. to bring up 4th down.
They had struggled versus quarterbacks most games, then picked off Geno Smith once, held him under 6 yards per attempt into a 77 rating.
Intercepted by Marquise Bell.
Okay, sure, that's against Geno, and he is the league's pick leader, and against an offense that's second to last in points per game, and against a back averaging under 4 a carry. But they were making the likes of Sagittarius Jefferson look like all pros prior to that, so it's a start. And it's not like they're up against a potent Eagles offense. Like Genty, Saquon Barkley is also a sub 4 yard per carry guy this year, just 3.2 per try last week. He's been under 3.3 a run in 3 of his last 4. Philadelphia's offense, good for just 16 points, only put up 10 points the week before that.
Barkley open field. Alex Anzalone brings him down. Big loss on the play.
And Jalen Hurts isn't flying in hot either. Meager 135 yards passing versus Detroit, under 5 yards per attempt, a crummy 63 rating. He's finished with less than 184 yards in 3 straight now.
And Hurts throwing sideline back to Brown. Not on the same page. Rock Yassin was the man.
Philadelphia's top receiver in their most recent win, A.J. Brown, 49 yards.
Caught for the first down. It's A.J. Brown. And it brings many of the Philly fans to their feet.
He was targeted 11 times, too, 6 more than anyone else. Maybe they need to have one of those pluribus people kiss him so he'll feel happier. Devontae Smith, just 8 yards on 5 targets versus the Lions. Dallas Goedert, 24 yards, 5 targets. Jahan Dotson, the only other guy besides time enough at last to crack 40 yards. He caught 2 balls for 43.
Throws on the run. Got him. Dotson. Held on at the 38 and a hit on Branch.
Cowboys DBs did give up a touchdown and 47 yards to Trey Tucker in their win, 72 yards allowed to Brock Bowers. Their pass rush made it to Geno's house 4 times, Quinnen with 1.5 bags, so instant impact in more than one way.
Blitz coming. Quinnen Williams got there. And welcome to the Dallas Cowboys for big number 92 and a loss of 9.
Hurts has taken 26 sacks this season, so more than 2 a game, but the last 2 games he's only been dropped once. And again, for all the chatter about Philadelphia's issues, they've won 4 straight. No team in the NFL has a better record. They are the top seed in the NFC right now.
Here comes the pressure from Dean. It's knocked down again. That time it's Carter. So Davis has 3 and Carter has 2, right?
Yep.
Eagles have taken down the star 3 straight times, 4 of their last 5. They've been throwing down since 1960, 4 playoff meetings, 1980 the first. Winner goes to the bowl.
Philadelphia's Doc Wallopers punched holes in the Cowboys' sophisticated offense. It was like a wrecking ball loosed in the Louvre. Blustery winds wiped out the passing game. But on this day, these Eagles would not need wings.
Jaworski gives off inside, running with Montgomery up the right side. Left 30, 25, 40, 15, 10, touchdown! Herbert Montgomery!
Dick, yeah, great call. Thank you, beautiful. All right, slot split. I want 47 slant. This should be a touchdown right here, Dick. Yeah. Should be a score.
Jaworski on the delay to Leroy Harris up the middle, across the 5. Touchdown Eagles! Leroy